I'm going to build a portfolio from 0 to 1 million, and you can follow along as I try. Hello, my name's Chaz. I'm the risk-on investor, and I've set myself the challenge to go from 0 to a £1 million investment portfolio, so that can sustain me and my wife financially. I'm a 27-year-old living in the UK. I've actually taken a short break from my career as a civil engineer to kickstart this goal, and I'm going to be documenting the progress here on YouTube. So why do I want to do this? Why do I want to try and build a £1 million investment portfolio? Well, the reason's simple. I'd like a financial backing to be able to do more creative and things that I would like to pursue outside of work, and that might mean cutting back on day-to-day 9-to-5 work so I can do those, or even quitting entirely. I'm also married. I don't have any kids yet. A lot of my family is still around, so I'd like to be able to spend time with them, whether it's my parents or even my grandparents. They live fairly close by, but I'd like to be able to spend more time just seeing them, spending time with them. So why £1 million? Well, to be honest, it's a fairly arbitrary number to start with. Back in the 1990s, there was a study done, commonly known as the Trinity study, which looked at different portfolios of stocks and bonds, and it found that over a 30-year time period, you could sustain a 4% withdrawal from that portfolio with a 95% chance of having some capital remaining after 30 years. So that's really the only reason where the goal comes from, because that would give me a £30,000 to £40,000 income every year after tax from the portfolio. But in the short term, I've got bigger issues. I'm actually on unpaid leave from work now to kickstart this project, so I've got a bit of a financial hole that I need to overcome. My wife is still working, but her salary doesn't cover all of our common expenses, so we have a mortgage and all the bills that go with that, along with our day-to-day living expenses, running a car, eating, etc. So I've got about £1,000 a month I need to make up, starting quite soon. So that's going to be the first part of my goal. Once I've done that, then I can start concentrating on building the portfolio after that. On this channel, I'm going to try and document what works, what doesn't work, as I try out these different ways of building a portfolio, both investment decisions and how I'm making money to funnel into the portfolio, so you can follow along if you want. So what's my starting position? So I no longer have the income from my job, so I'm just reliant on my wife's income. As I said, I need to fill in a bit of a shortfall for that. I do have some cash buffer for a few months, so I'll be drawing on that as I try and work out how to replace that and bring in that £1,000 a month. I have a workplace pension from the company that I'm currently with and on unpaid leave from. I have a SIP where I transferred out some previous money from a workplace pension for lower fees. I have a small bit of VC investing, which I'll probably touch on in a later video. I have a small bit of crypto that I'll probably also touch on in a future video. So that's really where I'm starting from. So there's a lot of work to do, but you're welcome to come along for the journey. So what can you do? Well, as you've probably already guessed, this is a really steep challenge. It's going to be really difficult to achieve. I don't know how long it's going to take. I don't quite know what all the routes and paths I'm going to take is, and that's the first thing I'm going to be trying to do. So I'd really appreciate just some comments below, some encouragement, any thoughts, any ideas. Hopefully I'll get a bit better at video recording and better with the sound, etc. As we start to prepare some more videos, so I can show you what I'm doing, what's working and what's not. I'm also going to start a newsletter that I'll put a link to below, where you can sign up, where I'll share more of the financials and more of the bits and pieces in the background that I'm not going to be sharing on YouTube. So if you want to sign up to that, the link will be below. But yeah, in the meantime, a like and a comment would be really appreciated. Thanks very much.